Hey guys, it's PJ
and Thomas.
and today we are doing our first time vlog edition.
Yeah, husband. It's like a sort of husband tab, right? Or no?
Something like that.
Who knows? But we're doing
Basically,
it.
we're going to answer questions that pertain to our relationship and our first time doing those things in our relationship. And we're super excited because a lot of you guys wanted to see this. We have some chocolate chip cookies.
Yum.
And we have a list of questions. Make sure if you have not subscribed to our channel that you do that. Give us a like if you like this video and you want to see more of them.
Yep.
And also tell us down below what videos you want to see next.
Because this was one of them.
So here we go. Let's jump right in. Okay, so the first question that we have for our first time is, where and when did we first meet? So I'm gonna let you answer that. I know the very first time that I saw you, but that doesn't technically.
It says meet. So the first time that we ever met was actually at a mutual friends get together way back in 2009. It was in December.
So is that Shanna?
At Shanna's house.
Shanna's house.
Yes, at Shanna's house. And my friend Zach worked with Shanna, and then PJ was his ex
was friends with Shanna.
Was friends with Shanna, so that's why they were there. And we came. It was me, my friend Zach, and my friend Mallory, and we came in. And I heard that PJ and his ex were going to be there that night, and I was so nervous because, yeah. Anyways, because he looks like this. So, yeah. So we went in there, and that's where we first met. But he was with someone at the time, so he was in a relationship. So we didn't really get to talk much.
Yeah.
You have anything to add?
Nope, you about covered it all. That was it. That was where we met.
Yep. Where was our first date?
That is very easy. So our first date, Thomas was still in the closet and he didn't want people to know that he was going out with me. So we met at Denny's in Cleveland, which I've only been there maybe twice in my life. One of those times was on our first date. Thomas didn't eat anything because he was so sick to his stomach, the fact that he was openly being gay with somebody in public.
On a date with a guy.
Yeah, but we had breakfast. Our first date was breakfast at Denny's. How romantic.
So cute.
Next question.
Okay, I'm ready. Give it to me.
What was your first impression of me?
Okay, so this is also easy. My first impression of PJ, I was 15 years old when I first saw him. And it was a picture of him shirtless on the runway in New York City. I kid you not. We need to show that picture, actually. And he was walking down the runway, and he was just looking super hot and super cool. And obviously, I wasn't out yet. And I just remember thinking, oh my gosh, this guy is so cute. There's no way that he's gay, though, because he's too, this is weird thinking, but I was 15, so keep that in mind. He's too cute to be gay. Like, that would, my luck wouldn't be that good. Plus, I was like 5 years younger than him anyways. So you would have been how? 21. No, 20. Yeah, 20. So that was my very first impression of PJ. I stalked his MySpace.
MySpace. Let's just take a minute. MySpace.
To remember, MySpace is integrated in our story. When did you meet my family?
So I knew Thomas's brother Taylor before I even knew who Thomas was, because Taylor dated a girl that I worked with, Danielle, and Danielle used to be like, oh my God, you remind me so much of Taylor's brother, Thomas. And then from that point on, I knew what she meant. I knew that she meant that Thomas was gay or acted gay. And so I immediately looked him up. It was also back in the MySpace days. Yeah. But so I met Taylor first, and then I met probably Sydney second.
What?
Or your mom?
You met me second.
No, I'm talking about your family.
Oh.
That's the question.
I was like, no, you met me.
So I think I met Sydney second, and then I met his mom third, and then probably Amy next, because Amy lived out of state at the time, so she would have been the next person that I met. And then probably his dad. Who said I love you first?
Well, that was me. It was in December also. The next year, so a year later after we met.
Oh, a year.
Like we
So
met.
a year later after the first time we met, however, it was only a few months after we started dating.
Right. So
or
we
talking.
we started talking in August of 2010, and then I was saying I love you by December.
Mhm.
So about 3.5 months later. But I knew that I loved him probably within the first 2 or 3 weeks. He's pretty easy to love. So I said I love you first. We were sitting on his bed, and I said I love you because we were talking about something. I don't know. I think I was being dramatic, and I said I love you. Surprise. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
What? That's like the very first time. Okay, so the very first time that I saw Thomas, he was standing in a movie theater line at the same movie theater that I was going to. So Thomas and his friends were standing like almost at the door, and we were like 25 people behind him. That's my very first memory of seeing him.
I don't
person.
even remember
And
that.
I thought he was so cute, but at the time I was in a relationship. But I did think he was really cute.
Oh,
I also thought he was young and too young
which
for
I
me.
was.
Well, you would have been probably
18,
17 or
17.
18.
Yeah.
So I was. Yeah.
So yeah, a little young.
When was our first kiss?
Our first kiss was it on your bed? It was. It was on his bed. And you don't know, do you? Of course not.
I'm so bad at remembering anything.
So it was on his bed, and I think it was like 3 or 4 days after we had first hung out. Alone, like officially. That's all I remember really. I don't remember what brought. We were probably watching a movie, and we kissed, and I just remember like the lights were flickering and the ground started shaking,
Okay.
and I started shaking.
Next question.
It really happened. What was the first trip we took together?
That's easy. So the very first trip that we took together was to drumroll New York City.
Wrong. That's not true. I knew you were going to say that too. That's like the first big trip that we took together.
Because we went in December.
Yes, but technically, and I'm going to count a trip.
Murfreesboro, Nashville, Tennessee.
I mean,
Is that it?
I'm counting a trip together as somewhere where you spend the night.
Okay, well, what was it?
It was Atlanta. We went to the Braves game, and then we went to Six
yeah,
Flags.
that would have been the first trip.
And that was actually October the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what you mean. I probably would have said New York City also, because that was our first big main trip.
This is the next and last question.
Okay.
When was the first time that you showed PDA?
PDA.
I know this one.
You do? Was it in New York City?
It was.
Whenever we held hands in the middle of Times Square?
So romantic.
It was. I grabbed your hand.
No, this is not romantic. We talked about it before we actually did it.
Oh, really? I thought I
We
just
were
grabbed
both-
your hand.
No, I think we were both like, we should hold hands. And so we
Aw.
held hands.
That's cute, though. Because New York's so liberal, and I was only like 19, barely out, and you were only 24, and I don't know. It made sense.
That was our first time doing our first time. If you guys have any more questions that you'd like to know more about our first time, leave the comment down below. We hope that you enjoyed this video.
We enjoyed making this video, so please ask us some more questions. We'd be happy to answer.
Until next time, you guys enjoy your
Night lives.